Hey guys, George from SoundTraxx here. We've got a really exciting new decoder installation we're going to show you. This is Athearn's new HO release of the FEF-3 Northern, painted in the Union Pacific 844 after the 2016 restoration. Now, I was lucky enough to get to go see this locomotive on its first run for Denver Cheyenne Frontier Days back in July of 2016. And so I'm really excited to be able to set this up and get this going. So let's take a look at it right now. And here's a picture of the SoundTraxx products you'll need for this project. Feel free to pause the video if you need to. And here's an image of the tools that we use during this installation. Again, feel free to pause the image if you need to take a moment and write these down. Now, to disassemble a tender so we can install the decoder, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove the rear water hatch. Underneath this is one of the screws that we're going to use to get to the inside of the tender shell. Now, you're going to want to lift it from the engineer's side and kind of lift it this way because the pin that's on this side is slightly curved to fit in. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our screwdriver or an X-Acto knife and just get under the blade, under the edge here, and we're going to gently lift this side up and we're going to twist it and pull it away. The next step is to remove the toolbox that's behind the oil reservoir on the tender. And this is right here on the top. Now you can use a small screwdriver or an X-Acto knife to get under there underneath and just gently pry it up and lift it up and out of the way. Now once you've taken the toolbox and set it aside, the next thing they've done is this little box right here has to be removed. Now I grip it with a pair of pliers and just pull straight up and this will come out. We'll set that aside. Now once you've removed that block, the next thing is just simply pull on the deck and it will snap out of place. We'll take it and set it aside. Now we're going to remove these two screws located here on the top of the tender shell. The next step is to remove the two screws on either side of the coupler box on the rear of the tender. This is on the underside right here. So we're going to remove these two screws and set them aside. So the last step before we remove our tender shell is we have to loosen these handrails on the front of the tender right here on the top. So we're going to take a pair of pliers, just gently lift them out of their sockets. And now our tender shell is ready to come off. Now once we have our tender shell removed, we're going to take out the 21-pin dummy plug that allows this model to be run in DC mode, and we're going to replace it with our TSU 21P NEM. So the DCC Dummy Plug is right here, and we're simply going to grab it and lift away, and we're going to set that aside. Now we're going to install the TSU 21P NEM decoder for Steam right into the socket. But first, this model does not come with a speaker, and so we're going to need to install them. Now on this particular model, we're going to use two of our 28mm round 2-watt speakers and two of the 28mm round Baffle kits. So let's show you how to put those together and get those installed first. Now to start installing our speaker, we're going to build our 28mm Baffle kit. And you'll start with our baffle assembly here, and you're just going to simply take a pair of cutters and cut them out of the sprue. You're going to take the first ring and the backing plate. And this backing plate will simply snap into place, completing the baffle. And now your speaker will simply snap into place. But before we do that, we do need to solder the wires onto the back. So now once we've soldered our wires to the speaker, we're going to mount it into the speaker baffle. Now on the back of the speaker baffle, you'll notice that there's two holes that are designed for the two wires to come out. So we're just simply going to thread these wires through the hole, like this. And then now our baffle is ready to be put in place. So we're going to take our speaker. We're going to use our table to make sure to apply even pressure across the rim of the speaker, so that way we're not pressing on the speaker cone. And this just simply snaps into place. And now your speaker baffle and your speaker are ready to go. And now we're going to solder the two speaker wires left after wiring our speakers in series to the S+ and the S- terminal here on the circuit board. And now with our speakers soldered in place, we can put away the soldering iron, and now it's just a matter of reassembling. So we're going to take our speakers and we're going to mount them with double stick foam tape to the inside of the top of the shell here, and this will hold the speaker in place and also allow the sound to come out. Once the speakers are installed in the top of the shell, now we can simply plug in our decoder. Now this is using the 21-pin interface, so you want to identify which pin is missing on your motherboard and line that up with the circuit board. You're also going to make sure that the black plastic header is on top of the decoder so that it just meshes into place. So we're going to line this up and we're going to press it down, and that's all there is to it. Now we have to reassemble the tender. So now that we've installed our decoder, let's take a listen and see how it sounds. Now, there is a list of CV adjustments that I've made to this Tsunami 2 Steam decoder linked in the description below. And included in that is our whistle selection for the Hancock Step Top 3 chime, as well as our heavy brass bell number 3 set to an air ringer rate. So now we're going to go through a scenario really quickly of showing how this locomotive would start up. Now, to let you hear some of that, I do have the locomotive up on rollers so that way you can hear the audio as we go through the process here. Now as we get to speed, you're going to hear that chuff kind of back off. You're going to hear more of the rod knock coming through. So now we're going to go ahead and cut the throttle, and we're going to hear the chuff back off as we coast to a stop. We'll set some brakes. Now, for more information, please go to our website at SoundTraxx.com and download the Steam User's Guide. And all the information on how to set up the decoder are listed in there. Plus, as I mentioned, there'll be a CV setting for this particular locomotive down that you can link to in the comment section below. For more information, go to SoundTraxx.com. And if you have any questions, comments, please give us a call and we'll be happy to help.